And that concludes this amazing story. What do you think, guys? Sorry, forgot to unmute the mic. Sorry, guys. I was saying nothing really interesting. Just welcoming you to the stream. And I was thinking I really need to try and tweak the green of my green screen. Cheer up. There we go. Filter. How you doing, Prof? Mike the Fire, welcome back. Nice to see you. Onion, congrats on getting a jackpot so soon. Okay, let's see if I can tweak that to... I'm almost gone. Let's not do that.
What a fool you are.
Hey, Skink, welcome.
I'm a god. How can you kill a god?
You cannot kill a god. I say, there we go. There we go. That's the best green screen I can have. How is your weekend going, guys? I mean, I know it's almost the end, isn't it? Not too bad. It rained last night, so that helps cool down things. It's today. It's not that it's been sunny, but the sun is... It's up there behind the thin grey clouds. So in the end, it's actually pretty hot. Oh, fresh water. So good. Are we going into... Skink, you're evil. Very constant in your evilness. I might be going to a high level cave today. Who knows? With a level 1 character. Which brings me to... let me enable my display. We are going to start a new character, which means for me it was a great opportunity to tweak the mod list a little bit. Permamash, let me show you. So one of the things that I've added is better cloth watercolored, because we don't have graphic replacer besides Morrowind watercolored, so now the clothes are gonna match. So I added that. Also, I have removed the Ebonheart mod. You know the one, I mean the village around Ebonheart is lovely, but I get this error, there's a mesh or a texture missing, and I felt that for a game that's supposed to stay close to vanilla, it was too much for Ebonheart, so I removed that, but instead I am putting back an old favorite of mine, more detailed places that adds, you know, planters, just little things that make the towns look like people live in them. So I'm reinstalling that one. Apart from that, I've updated a few mods. This Window Glow, I'm removing it because I am using a script extender Window Glow, a bit plugin less, so that's brilliant. I'm going to hide you in case I need to find you again. And oh yes, I had a mod, Spaz starting equipment, but when I started a new character, that, you know, when we had that mage that died very quickly, incidentally, she started with 20-30 spells because she was a mage, and I felt that was too much, so I've removed that mod. I never felt it was OP when I had a more combat oriented character, but I removed it. It was too much. Otherwise we do have both Nationalist Nerevarine, so that's if we don't want to be parts of the Blade, and Imperial Nerevarine, I think it's called. Imperialist Nerevarine, and that's if we don't want to, you know, have anything to do with the tribal Ashlanders. So between the regular main quest and those two different ways to play the main quest, that should give us, you know, a bit of variety. And the reason why I was running late also is because I need to rerun the Distant Land. So, Moratong expanded. I'm going to assume they don't add exterior. Kamanatong, I think it's just quest and dialogues. Winds of Sheogorath, we must have it. Aldredania Village, yes. Cavern overhauls, yes, because they put different doors there. Or rather, they remove them. Mage robes. Let's go no. I know there's the cave, but oops, sorry, but it's indoor, so we'll leave it at that. Real signposts, honestly, we don't care. Bib Trader has nothing. This one is called Master of Abilities, and I've never found there are supposed to be NPCs that can train you, can teach you some abilities. Never seen them. One day we will. Clean official plugins. They don't add buildings, do they? I don't think so. What are you saying? Hey, hello, Zariva. Lucky I was looking at the chat right then. Prof, you were saying not bad. It rained last night. I saw that. Blue sky and sunshine. I'm sorry, Onion. Like, move to some place where it's supposed to, where it actually rains often. Apparently, the UK is not a good place if you like your rain. Skink, you say it's been windy the weekend. There's like 40 fires. Oh crap, that's not good. I mean, as long as they're under control, but that's not good indeed. Seamlessly, Danae moves from my left PC to my middle PC. I did that. It's a superpower of mine or a superpower of your computers. We'll never know. How you doing, Zeriver? There's Fort Firemoth. Ah, you're right. Thank you. We're gonna leave that. Even though, honestly, Fort Firemoth, I don't really want to go back there, especially with permadeath. That final boss, the Leech, seems so unfair. I can't imagine I'd ever go there with a permadeath character. Unless I've already won the game and I just want to, you know. Caldera Mage Guild expanded. You don't want the Song of Zeriver's people to pass? Is that what's happening, Skink? You're gonna have to take it. I don't think Nationalist Nerevarine adds buildings. I'm gonna assume that not. That adds a building for sure. That adds things. Epic Dragonfell, yes. What I've done real quick with more detailed places, it adds details to a lot of places, including Dragonfell, so I just cleaned that cell so it does nothing to that cell. At level 15, enemies who challenge level 30 characters. 6th house. Oh, let me join that. At least. Before we get all stressed because of Morrowind. That I need. Okay. Continue. We're gonna do the whole thing. I'm happy with that. Create land textures. Okay, well, this is happening. We have to start a new character anyway, so let's roll the new character. What do you say? Because it's a new character, when I start the game with what do I want? Inhabitant freeform, that's what I want. That I am not seeing. My goodness. There it is. It is recommended to not start a game with these enabled. Done away. Create land mesh. I mean, sure, do that. Do it anyway. In the meanwhile, we're going to go and roll. Oh, wow. My goodness, I have no eyes. Oh, that's horrible. I don't want to see myself. I'm gonna have to... Yeah, that would be perfect when we are playing... Okay, cured. It's just the glasses. That was horrible, wasn't it? I might have to tweak the green screen again just to make sure I don't have zombie eyes. That was horrible. Let me try something. Yeah, good. All right. I want to go to my permadeath page. But no, the actual thing, not the editor. And I have to stop when I see the wheel. Oblivion, Ragnarok, Online, Daggerfall. It's been a while since I had a look at Daggerfall Unity. I know they were working on the spells. There we go. There we go. Okay. First, we're going to find out about our goals. Onion, forgive me, I haven't added the goal for the shoe collector. I'll do that. I'll get around to doing that at some point. So let's see, goals for this new character. Do I have some place to write? Yes. Let's do that. First goal. Please, not something incredibly stupid. Camelotong Exterminator, again. Okay, that's one goal I'm quite happy. I have been thinking about your behavior recently. You removed Slovak translation because it was too hard. I stopped doing keyboard challenges, and it's like I stopped pushing forward. You think? You think? Then again, it's the summer. It's traditionally a time to rest. All right, second goal. Tribunal exterminator. Why not? Become a vampire. We had become a vampire as an unofficial goal. Okay, if I want to do things in style, and I think you'll agree with me, the way I take care of the Camonatong is turn them into my own personal slaves. How about that? That could be, you know, good. That's do evil, do good by doing evil. Something along those lines. It's going to be a conflicted character with an ambiguous moral compass. Okay. No, we don't want classes. We want handicaps. Please let me have potions. Oh, crap. Random skills. That's nasty. Hey Chateau, you're just on time to see the beginning of the end for a new character. It is a new character. We do have Vampire Embrace, Skink. We're ready for that. Random skills. Alright. I was thinking of expanding my Thieves Guild Regain Trust mod into a mini quest mod where you're sent out to kill the vanilla Camonatong members before they let you join. I would be all in favor, you know, for new quests. But oh yeah, because the way you lose their trust is because you did something for the Fighters Guild that was in fact for the Camonatong, but you don't really know that, do you? Or how about you make a quest where you have to replace the code book by a forged one? You know, to give wrong information to the Fighters Guild and therefore to the Camonatong. But there's definitely room to improve it. Yeah, that'd be cool. Not sure a top hat was my Fallout character needed, but hey, what? Top hats are very elegant, actually. I do like them. New character, they are dying like flies. No, the last one died like a fly. And we blame, well, we try to blame Neb, but really we blame Skink. Second handicap for the character. Will not sleep twice in the same bed. I can totally live with that. That's an easy one. Finally. In the same bed. Okay. Alright. Could be worse. I'm quite happy with that. Honestly, that's an easy one. I'm gonna close that, and hopefully because there won't be so much white if I put my glasses on. Yeah, I don't have the white eyes again. Good. Create statics, please. In the meanwhile, I can update. That's a lovely one, isn't it? Our new handicap is random skills, which really means whatever class we choose, who knows what's gonna happen. And no sleeping in the same bed. We're gonna say goals, turn Camonatong Camomla, and Camona is double M, I believe. Like that, into thralls, unless they need to be killed for a quest. In that case, they'll just, you know, die. Race and class we don't know yet. Factions for now don't know yet either. Hey Dank Memes, welcome back. Okay, I'll leave it like that. So far we don't really know what class we're gonna have. And bummer, in the meanwhile, MGE crashed on me because I don't have Distant Land. Alright, I'll fix that later. For now, today we'll be running without the Distant Land. Alright, so these are Antic for a while because we shouldn't start a game with those activated. Let me hide my display, thank you. Wow, my Morrowind is... what? I have Morrowind on 2 screens. That is the weirdest thing ever. Okay. I have no idea what you can see right now. I have Morrowind on both screens. That's the weirdest thing ever. Serious error. Check MGE for details. Resolution is all wrong. Yeah, I see. And it's not windowed. And just have to tell MGE real quick, even though it's not gonna run the Distant Land, we still want that a good resolution. Permadeath. MGE. Every once in a while it forgets that I want windowed mode, borderless, and the maximum resolution. Thank you very much. Distant Land is off. In-game should be good. Okay, let's try that again. Who leveled up? Prof, you leveled up to operative. I'm upping the stakes. Yes, I wish that was the case. Alright, let's go again. Alright, let's see where Morrowind starts. On only one screen, that is good. Good, and that's the right resolution. Alright, we're good to go. New. So, any ideas what sort of character we want to make? Knowing that we are going to become a vampire, we are going to go after the Camelot, so we're joining the Thieves Guild. That much is certain. We are going to have random skills that happens at the beginning. It's loud, isn't it? Wasn't the game sound too loud? I'm still getting a serious error. Which annoys me. Very loud, yes. That was that's because we were doing the 1 hour game jam yesterday and the sound tends to be quite low. I've cranked it down. You'll let me know how it goes. Alright. So what are you suggesting? A healer reliant on companions, King. You evil person. And a healer, when we want to become a vampire, we could be somewhat... Sorry, Prof. I hope it's better now. We could be somehow really interested in restoration and conjuration, which would lead us quite naturally to go to the dark side, to be interested in vampirism. But do we really want to be a healer? Zeriva, you asked me if it was going to be a girl or a boy. Typically I like to play female characters. I find I had a hard time identifying with my male characters. So somewhat a conjuration. A male orc. A male orc. Shoot proud, Prof? A male orc. That becomes vampire, but they're gonna be truly ugly. I don't think I can do that. I might kill that character accidentally way faster than I normally do. Make it an ugly vampire and you'll have not to worry. No. Vampires can be good looking in Morrowind. It's in Oblivion. They're just too ugly in Oblivion. A name. Would you like to suggest names? And then who knows, the name is probably going to inspire a race and a class. Bearing in mind that anyway we're going to have random skills, so we might start with our major skills, you know, at a level of 5. Sir Kill-A-Lot. We're going to go with a male character. Sir Kill-A-Lot is a cuddle hunk. I like it. It's just Sir Cuddle Hunk. My goodness, I never had a character with such a silly name. So, Orc. Oh, you really sure about that? You realize my motivation to keep this guy alive is gonna be minimum, like hardly any. Okay, let's see what we've got. This is it. That's all we've got. Oh boy. Oh boy. Can I be a Nord? I think Cuddle Hunk is good for a Nord as well, isn't it? I think it goes very well for a Nord. Oh. Oh. Then a bearded dude, Cuddle Hunk. Just have to find hair that matches. How about that? Don't you want to cuddle this guy? You want to cuddle this guy, I think. How's that any different when you go poking into random caves in your normal playthrough? I don't know. I don't know. And Skink, you're the one who told me that cave would be easy for me, and I did almost okay. Alright, Sir Cuddle Hunk, we have him. It's like a big, big teddy bear. Okay with that. Pick a class. A class we haven't played. I still would like, for the sake of for the story, I still would like someone who is interested in restoration and conjuration. I think that would make sense for them to then decide to, you know, stay infected with vampirism. And this one has restoration but not conjuration. Shaman, nah, I'm already playing a shaman. I will hydrate, thank you. Nuke a world in the dark. Maybe a bad idea. I'll take your word for it. No, I'm not playing a girl. It's a dude. It's a dude. It's Mr. Cuddle Hunk. Yeah? And it's a bearded Nord with lots of hair. It's a boy indeed. What's the link for, Zariva? Could I be a scout? Nah, I need something with a bit of a... How about... Battle Mage. That's axe, heavy armor. That's good for a Nord, right? I think we'll go with Battle Mage. Makes sense for our Nord who's gonna be interested in, you know, arcane vampire matters. There. We're a Nord. We're a Nord. A good sign for our Nord? I mean, with that being, you know, Cuddle Hunk, maybe the Lover. Or the Lord. I mean, he is of noble nature. Blood of the North. It's a spell. Weakness to fire. I think this makes sense for our Sir Cuddle Hunk. Again, no pinky. Not with a bottle. I don't know. Zeriva, maybe you pointed it out too often, and now I'm aware of it. I think that's a good match. Okay. So we have Sir Cuddlehunk. He's annoyed. He's a battle mage. And he may live a very long and happy life. You just check the wiki and the only vanilla class with restoration and conjuration is mage, which we've just done. I'm quite happy with battle mage. Not to mention we have axe and heavy armor, which makes sense for a Nord. So, go. Attribute. We'll leave it the way it is. Skill editor, yes, randomize. And now we'll see what that does. Would you like to run the spell editor? I'll be able to choose. Honestly, no, because I don't even know what my skills are gonna be. So, item editor. Do I want to choose 2 sets of items? Yes. Let's get an axe. And equipment. I can't get armor. Oh, armor is something different. Heavy Nordic, obviously. Okay, I do not start as a vampire, but I will try my darnest to become one. Do I want to start with a companion? Sure, let's put one there, but custom. Please choose the... No, I said random. No, random. Would you like to start as a member of a faction? No. Where does the story begin? Solstheim makes sense. We're a Nord, so I'm gonna go Solstheim. Even though I could die as soon as I put a foot outside. Random. Fishing on the beach. Staying warm in Thirsk. Oh no, Thirsk is far. Hey, Fury's only one. Nice to see you again. Welcome back. We're just creating a new character. And he's a Nord, he's a battle mage. He wants to become a vampire. He wants to enslave the whole of the Camonatong. He's got... She's totally killing this one. Come on, I have a bit of a... What's the word? I can't think of the word. Faith! Have a little bit of faith in me. Chato, you're going for a walk. Oh, you want me to be going for a walk? Outside of Force... Yeah, this one is quite nice. Wash the shore on nice... No, definitely not. Yeah, we're going for a walk. We'll go with that. Up! Now, I'm still getting the serious error from MGE, so hopefully it's not so bad. You wake up from your daydream and you notice a strange letter in your pocket. Sorry, this is me. Sir Cuddlehunk. Oh, the clothes. The clothes have the watercolor texture as well. So everything is watercolored apart from my face. How is the music of the game? Not too loud? Oh boy. Oh boy. Check this out. My skills. Pretty much rip. I mean, from the beginning. I suck. I majorly suck at all my major skills. The best one I have is conjuration, which gives me enough to maybe sometimes summon a ghost for 15 seconds. Useless. Or maybe sometimes summon a scamp for 15 seconds. Pointless. I could summon a lesser bound dagger, maybe. So that's my these are my strong points. My best major skill is conjuration. Wow. Just wow. With my axe, I mean, I have one. So that's a start. I have an axe. And I have some heavy armor. But my heavy armor is so rubbish that even when I equip the whole set, I gain 1 point of armor. Of course, with Short Blade 5 and a Bound Dagger, it's a limited use, exactly. So I don't know how we're gonna fight. I hope now that the companion we got is somewhat useful, otherwise we're in serious problem. Then again, mysticism is one of my best skills, as well as enchant 25. What on earth am I gonna do with some enchant 25? And where did my Nord, Sir Cuddlehunk, ever learned about enchantments? We are in serious trouble, guys. Like, seriously. I don't know where to start with this guy. Of miscellaneous skills, I mean, obviously I do have some good skills. Armor up. Illusion. Unarmored. Security. Mercantile and hand-to-hand. Drown him. That's it. That's what I do. I equip the full set of armor without clothing, and I just throw myself in the icy waters. Oh my goodness. Do you hear Ariel sneaking in the background? Yes you do. Yes you do.
No, you don't.
Yes we do. Okay, I don't know what to do with this guy. Short of making money somehow, picking up mushrooms. Do you want the bottle of water? There you go. Picking up mushrooms and selling them until we can afford a bit of training, so we know how to hold an axe. Because right now we have a problem, and the worst thing is, to get those skills to a decent level, I'm going to level up real fast, meaning the game is going to become more difficult real fast as well. He isn't too good with the sneaking, probably because of the squeaky floor and too much pizza.
What pizza?
Well, you know, that large pizza.
Alright.
Alright guys, this is us, and no more complaining. We have Alaric, he's our brother. Give me a second. Activate E and jump space bar, thank you. Alaric is our squire. He's our squire. Please, Alaric, follow me and tell me what you're good at. Spears and medium armor. That's not entirely ridiculous. And it even has a weapon that is, you know, suitable. And everything I have is heavy, right? Yeah, that's heavy armor. Okay. So we're not too far from Fort Frostmoth. I see. Let's go. Let's put that somewhere. Hey Jordan, welcome back. How's your weekend? You're just on time to see this new character die probably very, very quickly. And I'm thinking right now, wolves? I just hope we're not going to see any wolf. The fort is this way, I think. Yes, okay. I think not all screams fit on stream screen. What do you mean Fury's only one? That is the whole screen of the game. Gonna love permadeath, good weekend though, I must go grocery shopping quick. Hey, no problem. You know what, maybe by the time you get back, I'll still be alive.
Be careful out here in the wild.
So you travel the wilds of Solstheim.
There's more roaming about than just wolves and bears.
Well, that's a talkative Nord, isn't it? You don't see the minimap. That is true. Give me a second. Let me see. Yeah, that's because there's a bit of a... I mean, what I can do is something along those line. Of course, silly me, because I did reset MGE. Do that and a little bit of that. There we go. Thanks, Fury. I really didn't realize. So that's very helpful indeed. Should be okay now. Okay. It's good talking to you, but we don't really want to go and talk to any of those creatures. Simple as that. Do we start the quest here on Solstheim? I mean, we're here. I think we'll do that. So, let me tidy things a little bit. You stay there. Like you here. Alright. Factions for this character. I'm thinking Imperial Legion and East Empire Company. Thank you. I just needed to get these.
All I ask for is a pair of boots. How hard could it be?
I got shoes for you, but dude, you can't wear them. So, as much as I'd like to help you, basks in the sun, you can't wear boots. Alright. Let me update the perma command now that we know a little more about this character. Race and class, we say it's a battle mage Nord, or a Nord battle mage, I guess. Nord battle mage, faction Imperial Legion. And East Empire Company. We'll see if there's... Now we want to kill the Kamunatong. We might be able to join the Fighters Guild, but honestly I'm not sure about that, because I have installed the stricter requirements for factions, and with the sort of skills, I don't think there is a single... At least we can learn that. I don't think there's a single faction that is going to want me. Honestly, with the sort of skills that I have. Blood of the North, I can heal myself. Oh, that's good though, because it will always work and I can cast it 4 times with my current magicka. Typey fingers, impressive, huh? Otherwise those spells, I mean I know them, but they're pretty useless to me. Alright, let's go do missions.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. What is the... we took the Lord. Where does it show? Down there. We took the Lord because our name is Sir, so that's fitting. And that gives us the Blood of the North. And we're a Nord, so that makes sense. Like, really, I took it because it sort of makes sense with the sort of character we have. And a bit of healing is good. And it gives me plus 10 endurance, however, I'm gonna have to be very wary of fire. Fire hurts. Okay, let's go talk to the people in charge. Oof. Alaric, not so close, buddy. You're my squire, but still.
Yes.
It's good now with the screen? Good, thanks. The first time I went to the fort, I was unable to find the captain. Couldn't find the guy. Hello, Captain. What can I do for you? I am Captain Falx Carius, Commander of Fort Frostmoth. We are an imperial fort, obviously. My soldiers have the ability to be among the best in all the Empire. This island of Solstheim is not the easiest assignment, though. Sometimes it makes the men edgy. Well, not everybody is strong enough, like a Nord, to live in Solstheim. That's the truth. That's the truth about it. Tell me about Solstheim. It is an unhospitable place, to be sure. Bears, wolves, and other creatures I'd rather not imagine abound. It's cold, windy, and generally unfriendly. By the way, if we have any say in the matter, we should try to stick to Nordic armor as much as possible. So why are the soldiers edgy? As I said, this is a difficult post. The soldiers are separated from their families and forced to live in harsh conditions. To be fair, most of the men were sent to this island as punishment for a past offense. They are not the best of soldiers, yet still, until recently, they had performed their duties adequately. Lately, I have noticed some disturbing trends. No, not yet, Eriver. I'm ready though, I am so ready. To be sure, the men have been restless, complaining more than usual. They have been lackadaisical in the performance of their duties. I sense a great unease among them, and morale has been low. Very low. This is not normal. My instincts tell me that there is one among my troops who is fanning the fires of this discontent, and I wish to know who it is. They will never let me know who the culprit is as their commanding officer. I must regretfully keep some distance between these fine soldiers and myself. They may be willing to speak with you, though. See if you can't gain their trust. If you learn anything, report to me. That's fine. We'll talk to the first soldier that we see. And what about these two guys? I've confused them for the longest time. This is the other one. Yeah.
I asked you to investigate why the morale has been low in the fort.
Yeah.
Have you learned anything?
Well, give me a second. It's a bit impatient, isn't he? Okay. You're a soldier? Apparently not. Hydrating. Thanks. Fresh water is the best. Okay, we need an actual soldier. You. I got nothing to say. Sure could use a drink though, and not that Nord swill. What do you have against Nord mead? It's the absolute best. Let me join you for the 6th house. There we go. I don't have any booze. Before I forget, by the way, I should do that. Put it to 10. It's usually a good. Hello, owned. I can't have any of those. I guess.
Let's hear it.
So I need booze.
Let's hear
I'm guessing it's gonna be quite hard to find booze right about now. Why has Morin been low? Yes, I know it has. The soldiers lead a difficult existence on this island. It's cold, wet, dangerous, and far from home. The men here are denied all luxuries. This place is just damned awful.
Yeah, let's hear what happened.
As a priest, don't you keep, you know? Oh, that's quite good. What is our moral? Wait, it doesn't belong to anyone? That's not stealing, guys. It just doesn't belong to anyone. And seeing how everything seems to be against this character, to have a couple of potions to heal or cure diseases, I think, you know what, I can use that. I have an important cult matter on my mind right now. Yes, you see, my protégée Marisa left the shrine over a month ago for those forsaken frozen wastes. Her challenge was to bring the word of the imperial cult to the local savages. You mean my brothers, really. She hasn't returned and I fear the worst. What else would you call them? They're hardly civilized with all that beer, beer as well, let's face it, bear, wolf, worship, and they hardly even recognize the 9 divines. Most Nords are too busy worshipping heathen gods like Alduin and Orke. Who is Orke? I mean, I know Arke, but he's one of the 9. Oh, Charm, thank you so much for the host. Always a pleasure. Welcome on in, everyone. I mean, I have no idea how many people, but welcome on in. We have just started a character. He's a Nord. He's called Sir... I'm never gonna get used to that name. Cuddle Hunk. Not my idea, but it works. I'm a lovely,
What do you want?
cuddly Nord. And our challenge is to roll random skills. So, yeah. I am really not sure about his life expectancy. Orke is the Nord version of Arke. Alright. Well, in that case, it's almost one of the 9. Let's face it. Which brings me to... We're not going to join the Imperial cult. We are not going to join the temple either. Because, you know, important cult matter, local savages. Okay, tell me about the missionary work. Marisa has a passion for preaching. She thought she could be most effective by spreading the tenets of the Imperial cult to the residents of Solstheim. It's dangerous but necessary work. Her journeys into the wild have been successful in the past, but Marisa never returned from her last outing. I fear something terrible has happened to her. I want to help him, obviously, but I don't think I want to venture in Solstheim just yet. Combined with elements of Malacath... Oh boy, Zeriver, what did you do? What did you do, Zeriver? Don't you think this character already has enough challenges? Okay, I'm gonna check it right now. Life-changing decision. Killing enemies affects your mental state. To neglect that effect, you crack a joke after every battle. I don't know jokes. Okay, alright, we'll try that. They're going to be terrible jokes. Okay, Zerf, I'll try. It would be really, really helpful if you help me out with the jokes that I'm supposed to crack after every battle. That I survive, so hopefully it's not gonna be a problem for very long. Alright. Like, Fielding is really, really far. You know what, we might do that. We might help you out someday. For now, I don't want to leave the confines of the fort. Well, I don't want to go too far.
Go ahead, stranger.
We're keeping an eye out for a bottle of booze. Now, what's his face? Who's all posh. Don't you have booze? No, apparently he doesn't. Carnius Magius. Rig doesn't work. My manly Nord is still alive, yes, because all I've done is talk to 2 different people and it went great. What do you want? Is this about the East Empire Company? I'm a very important man, I'll have you know, and I have no time for anything other than business. Wait a second, time out. I'm a Nord. Do I really want to help? Rigged, yeah, rig doesn't work. Sorry, it doesn't work because my laptop is as good as dead, and the laptop used to have the rig command. It's as good as dead. If it doesn't have internet, it's as good as dead.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi dongle was £20.
Right now it's dead.
It's not.
Dead.
It's not.
Dead.
It really isn't.
We're just gonna have to buy a super expensive computer. It's a good thing there are no cliff races on Solstheim. That's, you know, small mercy. Yes, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, as a Nord, do we want to help the East Empire Company to make a profit out of Solstheim, which is the closest thing we have to home? I think not. I think not. So scratch that. We are not going to do the East Empire Company quest. That's not for us. Bye. I wish you had. How is my sneak? I mean, my skills are such a terrible mess. Sneak 5. Do I know invisibility? No, I don't. I know the weirdest spells, really, but nothing too good for me. But not the main quest either. You mean the main quest helping the captain? Well, seeing as we can join the Skulls and prove ourselves to them, I think that would be a good fit for our Nord battle mage. I quite like that, to be honest. No one? Oh my goodness, I look so fat in that armor. Which is something every true Nord thinks every once in a while. Alchemy, what is my alchemy? 15. Do I train my alchemy enough that I can make my own restore health potions? Or do I only take ingredients that I can eat? You know what, for now I can carry quite a bit. And I'm, you know, I'm destitute pretty much. I always get lost in those corridors in the forts. Skulls are savages, not like proper kind worshipping Nords. You think? Zeno.
What is it you want?
Wow, got nothing to say. Everybody wants a drink. I have to remember. Think the captain have alcohol if you intended to do that quest. The captain himself has alcohol, so I could talk to him. I mean, right now, I'm gonna... My goodness, I don't even have a lockpick. And of course... Oh, wait. Wait. Assuming I can cast it. Hi. No, it's more than 20. It's a good thing we're not collecting shoes with this character. Whew. I'm a fit Nord. Not skilled. You kidding me? That's NPCs that just like to shout. Oh, hello. To shout threatening things. Okay, you're in or you're out, Alaric. Nords. I mean, I am one, so I guess I should be kind to them. There was a book, Variety of Faith. Book, okay, I have booze.
Go ahead, stranger.
What do you... Hey, is that booze I smell on you? Wait a second, wait a second. Because there's Flynn, and Flynn is rather pricey. No, that was Grief. Okay, oh, Flynn, there it is. If I'm gonna give him booze, I'm gonna give him the cheaper one. Like... Yes, my Nord is stingy. Now we know. Smells like grief to me, and not a smell anywhere. How about giving a thirsty soldier a little pick-me-up? Sure, take it. Grief. Thanks, friends. Just hasn't been the same around here since this became a dry fort. It's ridiculous, I tell you. That's right. No liquor at all is allowed at Fort Frostmoth these days. Captain's orders, I guess. Seemed odd coming from him. Captain Carew seemed like a fair enough guy as long as we carried out our duties. Guess he figured we weren't up to his standards, so he cut us off. Since then, everyone's been in a pretty foul mood. You bet. Okay, no extra journal entry.
I see I stand in good company.
You do? Do you? Wait, my stolen booze. I'm not gonna leave it there. That'd be really quite stupid. Okay, let's talk to the captain. I like the overcast sky. So, I see your point, Skink, about the Skulls being savages. So, our Nord is pretty much Empire assimilated, shall we say? No. But, as we go questing in Solstheim, or if or when we go questing in Solstheim, maybe it's going to stir something like the call of the wild in us. Maybe. I imagine that the lack of alcohol might have some effects on the morale, but I didn't ever actually ban it. Personally, I didn't even care about the alcohol. It was the priest, Antonius Nuncius, which is where I found the booze, who was worried about the effect it was having on the men. I disagreed, but the question became moot. Our shipment stopped coming in months ago. Speak with the soldiers a bit more and see if you can find who is the source of this content. There's one of the priests here, not a bad one, seems a bright enough fellow. If he would only apply himself a little bit more. He sounds like a teacher. And you said that the captain had some? I'm gonna check out of curiosity. Oh, there you go. Wow, I mean, I understand that you may love a book enough that you read it many times, but that you have 5 copies of the same book, I think that's a little, you know, overdone. Oh, hello. Was my security actually decent? I think it is. I just don't have lockpicks. Come on. It's more than 20. Oh, wait. Thought so. So, yes, we're in Ord. We are gonna join the Legion. And you say, now the Nords have their own path, they're not like those trashy Nord in Skyrim game. Well, kind is alright. Oh, come on. It's a 20% success.